Actress Adair is our special guest today. So she is hardcore into the analytics. I mean, you're actually wearing a BABIP shirt. She's been on Homeland, Billions, The Sinner. She's been on this program before and back with us once again. Ellen, it's great to see you here.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Out of quarantine,
Yes.
and the arts world on hold. Give us just an update on what is happening in that world. Like, are you working? Are there auditions, or is everything just shut down?
Everything's shut down as far as I know. Yeah, so I really haven't been auditioning. As far as I know, things have been shut down, both in terms of TV film production and also in terms of theater. I think obviously we're hopeful that TV film production will come back sooner than theater does. But I was supposed to be in a movie that was going to shoot in April, and we still don't have dates to necessarily go back. So for me, that's definitely been a sign that, yeah, things are not really ready to get going again. Yeah,
I mean, and it's everything. It's theater obviously shut down. I mean, in New York, you're in New York, museums, everything. I mean, it is. This is unprecedented. It is. What are your colleagues saying, or how are you adjusting to that life as it stands right now?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's really different. You know, I have some friends who are thinking about a career change, maybe, and then I have, you know, most of my friends, I think, are just kind of trying to wait it out. A lot of artists are dependent on the pandemic unemployment compensation that we're getting right now. That's the only income that I have personally. So there's a campaign called the Arts Hero campaign, which people can learn about at beanartshero.com, which is basically just to lobby your senators to extend pandemic unemployment, to subsidize COBRA, and also to provide funding for the arts, because the arts actually contribute a lot to the economy, like more than agriculture, more than transportation, and the airlines got a $25 billion bailout, and so why shouldn't the arts get a $4 billion bailout? Because they contribute more to the economy.
Yeah, always seen as some, right, that ancillary, and yet it's part of the fabric of our lives.
Yeah, yeah.
Now more than ever. All right, one thing you've been doing during the quarantine with your husband is rating baseball movies, right?
Yes.
And you've come up with a unique way of doing it. See, I just always go for the rankings. Give us like a scout scale. What do you do?
Yes. So we first started watching baseball movies when there wasn't real baseball to watch.
Right.
And my husband had the idea to create a podcast about it. And then I had the idea, well, what if we grade the baseball's various tools on the 20 to 80 scouting scale used for baseball prospects? So we grade the movies on amount of baseball, on baseball accuracy. That's always my favorite tool to grade.
Right.
We also do storytelling, acting, score, delightfulness of catcher character. I'm always in love with the catcher character. Delightfulness of announcer, and lack of misogyny.
Really?
Yes.
There's some that do very poorly on that, I would imagine.
There's some that do very poorly on that.
All right, so what are your all-time favorites?
My all-time favorites are definitely A League of Their Own. Very high lack of misogyny score in A League of Their Own.
Okay.
I also love Bull Durham. And
Bull Durham's fabulous. That holds up.
Yes. It's
the characterization and everything else, acting level. Baseball, now, Tim Robbins didn't pitch very well.
No.
So that knocked it back a little
bit,
right?
So we haven't actually done Bull Durham yet. We're sort of trying to spread out the good baseball movies, because we also grade bad baseball movies. So we did Ed. That's the one with Matt LeBlanc and a chimpanzee.
Okay, no, missed that. All right.
Not a lot of baseball accuracy in that one. Yeah.
All right, so one thing that I've always said, like, they came out, I think, very close to each other. The Natural is on everybody's, like, top 5, top 10 list. To me, that's like Hoosiers, basketball movie, but same sort of thing, where watching it back now, I don't know, it does nothing for me. I know it's supposed to be great. It's supposed to be all-time great. I'm supposed to love it. Do you love it?
I don't. So we haven't graded The Natural yet, but I had never seen it. So I grew up without a television, so I'm seeing a lot of these movies for the first time.
Really?
Yes.
All right. You got a lot of catching up to do.
Yes.
What else? You had 42. Bingo Long All-Stars. That's like from the 70s or something.
I love that
movie. A long
movie.
time,
yes.
right?
So that's one of my favorites. 42 is one of my favorites. And Moneyball is also one of my favorites.
Moneyball was, again, stunning that they were able to make a movie out of that. And then with Brad, it was like when
so
Billy
well.
Beat, like Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. Chris Pratt.
What did you do with Major League?
Major League was actually the first one that we did. It's very popular, and I think definitely one of my, if not my top 5 favorites, it's probably my top 10.
Catcher character. Announcer,
character,
and actually the
80 grade announcer.
Right, and the baseball itself, actually, that's what appeals to me on that, is that the baseball holds up it makes sense. Where are you on Major League 2? This is the big question now. Where are you on Major League 2?
I haven't seen Major League.
You haven't seen Major. All right, so Major League 2 might be the better Major League. Did you know that?
Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dealing with success, not failure. See, in Major League 1, they're all coming off failure, coming out of the Mexican League and penitentiary and things like that, right?
Right.
Now they're all successful and they come back, and that's more intricate. Anyway, no one believes me on this, but that's way up there. Give us another one that is like we wouldn't expect as a great baseball movie.
Sugar is one of my favorite baseball movies. It's by the writer-director team Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, and it's about a Dominican pitcher trying to make his way to the United States and make his way to the major leagues. And I think it absolutely transcends the baseball movie genre. It is such a beautifully done film. I think everything about it is perfect.
Wow, Sugar.
Yeah.
What year did that come out?
I want to say 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's out there.
Yes.
People are still inside
Yes.
and watching that.
Yes, absolutely watch it.
Ellen, thank you so much.